Right from the opening moments, this case is already explosive. We've got Tina Kaufman standing before the court on a probation review, and things take a shocking turn almost instantly. The probation officer detects alcohol, a test is given, and it comes back at .087 at 9:40 in the morning. Let that sink in. Not only is Kaufman under probation for prior drunk driving convictions, but she actually drove herself to court this very morning while legally intoxicated. The judge immediately reminds the courtroom that Kaufman has 88 days of jail time hanging over her head, and any positive test could mean immediate jail. This is more than just a probation review. This is a defendant spiraling deeper into a dangerous pattern. At this point, ask yourself, if someone repeatedly gets behind the wheel intoxicated, even after arrests and probation, should the court give more chances? Or is jail the only option left?
Tina Kaufman, the file number is 241968. Ms. Kaufman is here with Mr. Stickley, the Chief Public Defender. Autumn Kiefer is here. Mr. Stickley, here's what I understand. The defendant was here today for a probation review with her probation officer, Autumn Kiefer. Autumn smelled alcohol, gave the defendant a breath test, and the result was .087.
Correct, at 9:40 a.m.
And she drove here. So it is a condition of her probation that, I'll just read it the way it's in the order. She was sentenced to 93 days, credit 2, 91 days to serve, and I deferred a few. So she has 88 jail days hanging over her head. It is a condition of her probation that she take a test upon demand of any police or probation officer. Refusing a test, missing a test, or a positive test will cause an immediate one-day jail term and whether potential probation violation consequence. So the defendant got arrested on May 26th, which resulted in this conviction, May 26th of 24. She was in a crash and her blood alcohol was .294. She got arrested again on August 7th for drunk driving and file number 241471 SD. Her blood alcohol at that time was .244. She was on bond on the earlier case when she got arrested on the second case. Prosecutor dismissed the second case. It was a freebie, and she was placed on probation on this case under the theory that she would be a great sobriety court candidate. However, she moved to Indiana, and we were unable to place her in our sobriety court program because she resides in Indiana. She was placed on a traditional probation. She got arrested for drunk driving again on June 19th in LaGrange County, Indiana, has an arraignment in LaGrange County, Indiana on June 30th. So she is a danger to the public. I don't know what her blood alcohol was. She has a terrible alcohol substance abuse disorder, and she continues to drive. And this is dangerous. Plus, she's legally intoxicated right now, so I can't really even do anything. So I'm going to find a contempt and probation violation. And it's going to be taken into custody, and we'll address this tomorrow when she's sober. Further, can't really do anything when the person's legally drunk to try to make a record or talk about things. We need to wait till you're sober. About 9 o'clock tomorrow, I'll give you an order. Violation of probation. I don't want to make sure she doesn't get out before tomorrow. I'm going to order 2 days jail, credit 0. 2 days to serve, further hearing 6/25/25 at 9 a.m. Ms. Kaufman, do you have pets?
I do.
What do you have?
I have 2 little Pomeranians.
You might want to find somebody to take care of your animals. All right, you're going to jail. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. when you're not at .08, and we'll talk further about this.
Your Honor, I'm sure there's protocols at the jail, but just to put everybody on alert, I am concerned about the possibility of some withdrawal issues in the next 24 hours. So if that can be noted or something, make sure that we keep an eye out for.
All right, we'll do that. Michelle's in agreement. Also, you're going to be referred for a new criminal investigation for driving to court while intoxicated. You also were a daily marijuana user. I don't know if you've got marijuana in your system as well or not. But we can't keep going this way. You're going to kill somebody or yourself or both. So I'll talk with you tomorrow. All right. Thank you, Mr. Stickler.
Sir, PB and contempt?
Yes. All right, that's a very sad situation. That's a circumstance where she probably never gets under the legal limit.
This final exchange really underscores the tragedy and the danger here. The judge makes it crystal clear. Kaufman's drinking has reached a point where she may never truly be under the legal limit, and every time she drives, she's putting both herself and the public at risk. With multiple DUIs, probation violations, and now arriving to court intoxicated, the judge orders jail time and even warns of potential withdrawal issues while she's in custody. It's a sobering reminder of how addiction collides with the justice system, and why judges sometimes have no choice but to act decisively. So what do you think? Should the court continue to show leniency, or is incarceration the only way to protect the public? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Courtroom Authority for more jaw-dropping real courtroom moments